Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Monster Train. Another random is in order. You know, here's what I want, okay? I want one of 3 different champions. Okay, 5, let's be honest, but I'll stick with 3 for now. I have not played as the Queen Imp in a long time. I hate her, so I really don't want a fight with her. It's been a while since we have done Primordium, aka Super Morsel. Also fun, and his mouth freaks me out every time I see him. And we have not had a Little Fade in a while. We also have not had the Wormkin ones in a while, but that's a little bit more of a weird run. We've got to deal with the shard costs and everything. Ah, Stygian Guard. I don't want to play this. I hate Stygian Guard, and it's Seraph the Patient as well. Look, next run, I'm selecting one of the Wormkin, I think. I like the Wormkin. It's fun. I like the crystal mechanic. You? Not a big fan of. At least the imps die, but they do cost 1 energy. Tethys Titan's Bane is just the worst champion. Freeze a random card in your hand. I would love to see the trinket artifact that gives us free frozen spells. Because the would you like to have no money? Free frozen spells is really nice. It really is. I would like to see that. And it's really nice if you get Spell Chain, because when the card is permafrosted and it costs 0, a spell chained spell will also cost 0. So you can get super expensive spells for free multiple times if you get permafrost with Spell Chain. It's very cool. Spikes 3. If we play this, Tethys is gonna die, but I don't care. Well, maybe I just won't play him. Maybe I'll play him on the top and then just use the spells to kill all the units or something, or use the imps to kill the units. I don't know. I don't want to play with Tethys Titan's Bane. No, he sucks. Oh, you get damage shield when you kill morsels! And you have spikes, you piece of garbage. Every time a imp dies on him, he just gets stronger. Freaking hell, man. I don't know how to stop you. I guess we just wait and we draw the permafrost, so sure. Ah, good, we drew one. I hope we draw the next one. I mean, as long as we draw it, we can keep our champion alive. Okay, it all comes down to this. You do 6 damage, take an imp, take an imp, take an imp. We take 5 from the card. I can't believe that worked. That should never have worked. I didn't want to throw the run, but I would have been okay throwing the run. That should never have worked. Good God. Okay, well, what do we do? What do we do now? I think you take a flash freeze, targeted damage. I think you take armor, because we kind of need something like this to keep our champion alive, and we desperately need a unit. Endless on a tank, quick on a sweeper. We could do multi-strike on a sweeper as well, although it's not as good. Multi-strike on a Siren is fine. I think we go left and we check out the units because we need to. Large stone I would like to have on a tank, probably. What are the other options? 5, 10, and 10. We got the Siren of the Sea, which is still okay. Nameless Siren I don't like as much because the rage decays. We are Hellhorned, but the rage decays. But it is twice as strong as the incant, but you also get health on the Siren. So like, I guess technically Nameless Siren could be better, but not if she doesn't have the health to survive. And now we have a choice. We could large stone her, but she's real freaking big, and we would prefer to give her multi-strike due to the incant scaling. But a 2050 keeps the champion alive for a while. We can still give her multi-strike. We might be able to. We might be able to wait. We have ascend. We have ascend. We can make a big floor. Okay, yeah, we do it. We can do it. We can do it. Raise random card in your hand. 40 damage to the front enemy unit. We just want to remove them. Now, Spell Chain, this is what I'm thinking about with the Ice Tornado, but we don't have the relic that makes it free. We could Spell Chain Fortify, and for 1 energy, we get 10 armor. I don't think that's what we want. I don't think it's good enough. I don't think Intrinsic is good enough on anything either. I think we just wait. You probably buff Cuddle Hex just for a little bit of survivability, but I think you just move on and you wait. 4 damage is not that bad when we have a tanky Siren. I think we'll be fine. One, 2, 3 energy worth of cards. We can stack up a big floor. We'll do that with the Train Steward in the front just to tank a hit. Do something like this. Good, top floor. And I think there's gonna be spikers, right? So we'll put the Fortify on you. I want to incant up there, but it's important to kill the units if you can. We'll just play, yeah, the Frozen Lance is up here. If that dude dies, I don't care. Wait, we didn't kill you. We didn't kill your friend. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's okay, we have another Ice Tornado coming up. Bye, Cuddle Hex. The spells that we have are so important to play, but they're also incredibly expensive. All right. Siren's fine. She's like a weird pseudo damage tank, but she's real slow unless you get a lot of cheap holdover, cheap spells that you can play. That's why I really like it in an Awoken deck. Usually cheap spells and a lot of draw into cheap spells. Fortify is our only free spell. We don't need more damage cards. We need better things. Spell weakness. I'm gonna say no, even though it is free. I think we do want Rage, even though it is expensive. And we have a lot of expensive cards right now. You know, I'm looking at this like, that's not where we want to duplicate. We have to. Stygian. Man, I really wish we could do a merge right here. Because we could take Demon Fiend for stats, put it in the Siren, and then have a, 80 health Siren? And we have 2 ascends, so moving units up behind the Siren is not a problem. We passed up the opportunity to make one of them intrinsic. Maybe we should have taken that. Could also do the Alpha Fiend, but I think I'd rather have both stats from the Demon Fiend. We could take another Siren, give her more incanting, but I doubt we're gonna actually play 30 spells. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Man, I feel like I got something in my throat. Hold on. Let me take a drink. Ahem. Like, I had a cracker, I think. That or it's some, like, spicy rice. I've recently taken up the habit of adding some, like, chili crisp to the rice. It's freaking delicious stuff, man. Hot chili crisp. I'm gonna do another Demon Fiend. We did it last run, but like it's a good combo. Now, magical spells need to be upgraded, and I think we should do that instead of duplicating. That being said, if the Concealed Caverns is good, I would much rather do that. But we could just dupe a Siren and then just have another Siren. It's a big Siren, we can ascend them later. You know, it's still 2 of a good unit, and especially if we do some sort of Concealed Cavern shenanigans, then we can dupe them. We got another one. +2 energy and can't apply sap to enemy units. This is another situation where I look at it and I'm like, I really haven't won with this since they nerfed it and since the Divinity has come out. Really, I've not won with the Lodestone Totem, huh? God, it is such a good unit, and if we get the Collector of Crowns, technically, we can make this cost 1 again, and it can't apply sap to enemy units. It's insanely good. I think you have to take it. I think you have to try it. Let's see what's in the caverns. Can we buff it? It's freaking Dante. Dante's getting the Demon Fiend. Screw you, Siren of the Sea. You're just a tank now. You've been demoted to tanking duties. Now, it's hard to live until you get the Dante payout. We're gonna freaking try. And we've got a couple of units, a couple of Sirens that we can use for that purpose, for survival. We're gonna have a lot of units in this deck, and I think that's totally fine, especially with the ability to ascend. We just have to get there. We have to get the intrinsic holdover ascend now, which I wish we didn't have to, but I did it to myself, basically. I'm just gonna play this, just to play it, and play you there. Siren has to go on the middle floor in order to be ascended, and we pretty much know we're gonna draw her, or something like her. A lot of this is just automatic right now as we hold right click and just wait for things to be drawn. What a great sound effect of that Dante candle. There wasn't much I could have done about the top floor, let's be honest. Now I can. This is worth it. And we're just gonna wait. We're gonna hope Dante can carry us in a little bit. You're taking 30 damage, that's pretty good. I don't know actually if we're gonna be able to survive this. I think we will. I think we're gonna stack up enough frostbite, but it is tough. But like, we're not really killing anything, are we? I gotta kill him. I gotta play the Ice Tornado, right? I can ascend you up to the pyre. Actually, that does kill all the units except for you, and we take 3 damage. I like it, because then I can play this and still kill you. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Do this, and we'll have an Ice Tornado. I don't know though. We're living, and I knew it wasn't gonna be a problem at all. What are you talking about? Of course I had faith, don't you? So what do we want? Maybe we want to put... I don't know. Let's think about this. Transfer Frostbite, then double it. Repeat summon effects. Impalate. It's a pretty good damage spell. It's another Demon Fiend. Okay. What do we do with that information? I mean, we're gonna merge Demon. We're gonna merge Dante and probably dupe him here in the Hellvent. And then we'll just upgrade them with whatever we can. So what we need are tanks. The tanks that we have right now are the Sirens. The Sirens are not that good of a tank, but if we lodestone one of them, or both of them, then we've got sapping happening at the same time. We need cheap spells, which we don't have because we have imps. And here I am just like, what the hell do you freaking do about this? What is Dante's unit melding, by the way? Maybe I'm thinking about this incorrectly. What do we want from him? Landless unit. Dante. Multi-strike 1, summon, add a candle to your hand. No, we want him to have like 30 times 8. That's definitely way better than merging that with anything. Okay, and then we'll do a melding of a Demon Fiend into a Siren probably, make a big tank, have a secondary tank. We don't need another Demon Fiend. No, we do need a Demon Fiend. Do we need a Siren? Do we need to meld a Siren? Is 50 HP enough? I don't know. I mean, if we dupe, we could have 3 Dantes in the deck. I think we skip. We coast. What do we do with this Divine Temple? I don't know. Upgrade spells, probably. I'm still thinking of putting the Lodestone in the Siren because being able to sap enemies with incanting is actually pretty strong, even if it's only a few damage that you're saving. Sap 1 is -2 damage per attack, and being able to weaken the enemies is pretty effective, especially if we can make like a holdover fortify or other cheap spells. We don't have cheap spells, and we have oh my god. Okay, skip. We're gonna take probably energy so we can actually play everything, and then we'll take draw. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think we'll go left. I would still like to put maybe more large stone, maybe some more, maybe not endless, but large stone. Multi-strike on a Siren would be fine. Maybe get some large stone. We can remove cards as well, which is valuable. We could go for an artifact. And another Hellhorn unit. We have the Hellhorn unit we want. Unless this is a consumer of crowns, Lodestone Totem can become 1 energy. It's really hard to play this and make it live, though. I mean, this is our last opportunity to even take a unit. So we gotta make a decision and stick with it. If we go to the right, we can't remove anything. If we go to the left, what are we looking for? We're looking to buff Sirens, but we do want to buff Dante later. I'm going to the right. What's the artifact? What could it be? Really, what we need is damage right now, anyways. We gotta do more freaking damage. But let's see what we got. Second unit gain energy. We do summon a lot. So we've got a lot of units, and we've got imps. So I kind of like this, because we can play the Lodestone Totem now without needing it to be cheaper. Intrinsic. Intrinsic is what we want on Hidden Passage. Now we just need it to be holdover, which will happen later. And -2 can work on a Ritual of Battle pretty well. Okay. We got another freaking Demon Fiend, man! Plus 30, wait, plus 30, plus 30? What if you put that in the lodestone? Then it's got the health to tank and survive for a bit and attack, and it still gets you the incanting. I gotta stop recording this at freaking 1 a.m. after I eat dinner and get a chip stuck in my throat. What about Conduit? Cheaper damage spells, the Ice Tornado, the Frozen Lances, we can just play them all the time on the floor. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage spells. It doesn't really feel like it's what we want. We can't get Sweep, but cheaper spells does mean more incanting. Let's go for it. This is gonna be wild, but here we are, putting a Demon Fiend in a Lodestone Totem. Is this still like a way to get infinite, by the way? Just put everything in a Lodestone Totem? Was it ever a way of getting infinite? I don't know. So we have a couple of spells actually that do benefit from holdover, and we just bumped up our pack shard pretty extensively considering we are about to right now go into another fight. Yes, I am scared. The dude in the front's gonna have all the armor anyways, let's just do it. Get it over with. You know, you being in the back doesn't really matter too much. It means I can't really kill you, though. I'm just gonna move you out of the way so that I, well, hope that I can kill you. Now, funnily enough, the Lodestone, I was gonna say it might be better than the Siren. I guess that is technically accurate. We can't afford it, though. We can't afford it in a minute if I play 2 garbage units. We can do this, and then this. And now we get the energy refund. We can play the Lodestone and the Siren. If we play the Siren here, we can ascend. If we play the Lodestone here, we can also ascend. What's more important, a Siren or a Lodestone? Or a Demon Fiend? I'm gonna say probably the Siren, because if we ascend it, we'll have 1 unit of incanting giving us strength, but the Lodestone will allow us to sap and keep the enemies at bay. I'm gonna... put the Lodestone down, and... oh man, waves remaining 4, it's 20 cards. Or like, no, okay, I think you just play her. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. I know it's gonna hurt. I know. This gets you an energy refund. Man, how are we gonna kill you, my dude? Start here, then go here. Can't, I guess, sap them. Sap them before they move up. It's a lot of damage coming in. You know, I'm okay having you here. You're gonna hit the pyre once. As long as we live through this, I'll be happy, but I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna. But that kills you. How much damage are you doing? You're doing enough. 13, 13, you're doing more than enough. A train steward does not keep you alive. Ergo, sap. I think we're dead. I don't think we're making it through this. And it's not the trial, it's the deck. I'm trying to just stall and not do anything until Dante shows up, but then I took a lot of bonuses and I did a lot of melding, and now all of a sudden I don't have the energy to actually do anything. We screwed up. We screwed up pretty heavily. And you're just gonna get armor off of this. Like, I can't even kill you. The best thing I can do, funnily enough, is actually push you out of the way so you don't get stronger before you hit the pyre, and the pyre will live for 1 turn, which is not enough to actually live because we're still dead. Okay, well, don't put all of your eggs into the Dante basket. Let's do this again. I don't want to play as freaking Stygian Guard. I don't like Stygian Guard. I think they're the worst clan. And I might go back and forth on that. I don't know. I feel like I do sometimes. No, I think they are the worst clan. Everyone else has like a better value proposition, I think, for Divinity and Pack Shard play. You've got your rage and your armor gain synergies. I don't like the Queen, but I just don't understand her. Awoken is fantastic. Both Wildenton and Sentient have their uses. Stygian Guard, I feel like the units don't do enough damage, and it relies too much on spells, which are weak. Because it's not like you can unit meld a spell. They are the same power as they've always been. Penumbra is interesting, at least, with the gorging, and Primordium is pretty powerful. Rector Flicker bringing back units. I've been a little underwhelmed with him. Little Fate is always a fun time, though. I think I just want a Wormkin run. Give me a Wormkin Fracture. I want normal Wormkin boy. Who do we have? Pushback, Armor, and Spell Shield Fell, Patient Seraph, Shelter, Helical Chrysalis. It's you! Why are you here? Ancient Residence, 5 damage to enemy units per shard. Free upgrades early, Capricious Reflection, so good. Is the Infector the tank? Hold up. I always have to look, because I never remember. No, the Decayer is the tank. But Corruptor's the fun one. Infector's pretty good too. He's tank light. You get a lot of shards, which means it's very easy or easier to pop eggs. Gains good attack from buffs. But I also like the Corruptor. I mean, if you have multi-strike units behind him, that's an absurd amount of damage. I guess we could take both. Start with the Infector. Maybe we'll just go straight Infector. Try to just make a unit that can... Well, the problem is you've got to be able to survive long enough to hatch your eggs, and it's hard to hatch the eggs well enough. But this does help to hatch the eggs. They don't get stronger from having the shards, though. He's gonna play Forgone Power a bunch and try to get some eggs on the top floor to let him hatch. I mean, maybe. Let's take the Infector. Let's try to make it work. I don't know how other than egg build, though. We'll see. Non-boss enemy units get +4 Forged Disciple is going to be annoying to kill, but we do have some helical crystallises, so that should do it. And we can. Makes for an easy turn 1 at least. I guess we'll gain a shard up there. And then murder you. And then murder you. You know what? I'll just play that. I'll consume it. After all, why shouldn't I? Oh god, he's got me doing it now. Like, one proposition here is that you stack up a lot of charged echoes and reap, so that when the boss cuts through you, you've got like 30 charged echoes and 40 reap, and then it does, well, that's only 700 damage, which is a good amount of damage, but not enough. And that seems like pretty high numbers, but if you get 100 charge echoes and 100 reap, it's 10,000 damage. It's a little much. Doesn't consume infused. Consume permafrost. Extract 2 permafrost, apply plus 15 damage. Because the champion generates it, Echo Transfer allows you to get value from it, and it's permafrosted. And Preserve is holdover, which is, and Offering Token. It's all holdover. It's the holdover clan pack. I just punched my garbage can. That's how excited I am from this. We don't really have damage spells, although we kind of do with helical. Ancient Resonance. Infused holdover. I mean, if we get enough holdover cards, we could just go for draw. We'll have enough cheap stuff. It's not bad. If there's no enemies, though, we can't play it, so we can't get value of the infusion on the floor that we want to play it on. Preserve is nice because we can just keep preserving all of the cards that we want to play in the future, except Forgone Power means that we might discard things that we are trying to preserve. Forgone Power is probably the first thing to get rid of. Offering Token holdover, we can play it, but it itself is not infused, so we're just playing it for a draw discard, but we could take offering cards if we want to. I do like Energy Siphon because it is infused. And it's holdover. It's pretty good. What the hell? What the? Hold on. Eel Gorgon. And can't gain multi-strike, resolve, remove all status effects, large stone, Eel Gorgon immediately? That's pretty good. Where were you on the last run, damn it? I mean, that's real good. And we're kind of already going into cheap spells. Energy Siphon, Echo Transfer. I mean, Echo Transfer, Energy Siphon, play both of those. This guy's already doing 80 damage. He's scaling via incanting. Bloodstone Totem is also pretty good and can't gain armor. It's not bad. Only gains armor on this unit. I like the quick infused Bog Chrysalis because it is 2 bog flies and they're gonna be quick. But I mean, the Eel Gorgon, it's a solid unit, man. I think I'm gonna go for that. Because if we had taken the other champion where your allies gain attack power, I would have probably gone for it, but we didn't take that one, did we? And we could upgrade spells. I feel like our spells are already pretty okay. We could go for units. We're looking for... You can't give Eel Gorgon multi-strike or quick, I'm realizing, because it gets purged every turn. I don't even think you can give them endless. You can give them multi-strike. Sorry, you can give them large stone. They get multi-strike passively. You can give them other buffs. I think we upgrade spells. I actually do. We're looking for magic power, and we're looking for holdover. Remove consume, not what we are looking for. Do we have anything that consumes? Shelter. And I don't really care about the armor gain from that. Spell chain. I mean, a spell chain echo transfer is pretty good if we can get the pay off for this. A spell chain infused holdover, I think, is too much. I think it's too much. Let's see what we got here. It's a bog chrysalis with HP, which is not what we want, and a burnout first of kin. Oh goody. I mean, a bog chrysalis summon bog flies. What do we want out of Eel Gorgon? Etch? We don't really consume. Summon 2 garbage bog flies. No. Because Spine Chief Eel Gorgon's a good combination, but we need a... I think there's a Descend in Stygian. Oh no, that's a candle card. We need to get capacity. Or upgrade Eel Gorgon to be tiny, tiny, tiny. But regardless, I don't really care about either of these. Bog Chrysalis with the HP is fine. But I just don't think we really have the capacity to play him anywhere right now. And I don't want to just add a unit that I want to remove later. Yeah, no, I think we skip on this for now. It seemed good, but I don't think it's what we want. I will make a spell cheaper. Sure, I will make you consume. I will re-roll. Double stack. Also not what we want, unfortunately. So I think I'm just gonna make the other helical consume, so we have 2 good attacks in the deck, and we'll just move on from there. And Spell Chain is super tempting, but I don't think we quite have any reason to do that right now. We really don't want to do any merging. Eel Gorgon we want to save for the time being. Large Stone Eel Gorgon is good enough for the time being. They're not gonna die. Just incant your spells on their floor, and they'll be fine. In fact, we might want to play Spine Chief down here. Oh no, Eel Gorgon, definitely. Definitely? Definitely, you say? Definitely? You say? Definitely, you say, huh? They don't hit that hard on the bottom floor, but we're not killing this dude. We'd have to incant, well, more times than we have. Okay. I think we'll do it like this. And there is a reason for this. The reason is we're not going to be Ember Drained because the Eel Gorgon will purge their own Ember Drain, I believe. Very handy. In case you didn't know that, that is something that you can do. That worked very well. Thank you for the 1-hit KO, which allowed us to get the gold. Energy Siphon is holdover. I probably don't want to play it right now. Don't need to play it right now. It is holdover, but we're out of attack cards. Actually, we're not. We have a helical. You know what? You do save it. You try to draw it next turn. Or you save it again, and you keep playing it, and eventually helical will come around. Okay, I'm fine with that. And our multi-strike on the top floor is just there in case we need her. And you're almost dead. How are you still alive? Now you're dead. Now, I do have regrets. I should have stuck with my gut, which was that the other Spine Chief was better. Because now if we had +5 attack per crystal, the Eel Gorgon, if we're incanting on the same floor as these two units, the Eel Gorgon could have like +20 attack per crystal with 5 crystals on the floor with the multi-strike. We would have had no problems with our units at that point. It's another permafrosted echo transfer. What the hell? Or Proclamation, which is really good damage, and we've got a holdover. F it, why not? Oh good, more burnout. Use permafrosted offering token. Look, honestly, it's infused, it's a spell, it's an incant. We want holdover on these, I'll freaking take them, okay? 6 mana, we don't care about mana. Just give me the 10 health, we'll be fine. Okay, Stygian unit, duplication, Merchant of Magic. A second Eel Gorgon doesn't do that much, unfortunately. I say that because what we really want is we really want to incant as much as possible on one floor with the Eel Gorgon. I think we honestly go left to the Merchant of Magic. I always like the opportunity of Hellventing, but we don't need another Eel Gorgon. We really don't. We could take one, we don't need it. I'd much rather try to go for some spell upgrades to actually make the combo work fundamentally. Permafrost is not really what we're looking for, but a Permafrost holdover energy siphon, we don't have to play it when we draw it now. Proclamation as well for the damage. Or we could hold over that as well. You know, we got options. We got options. Let's start here. We'll start there, then start here. Fragile and multi-strike. Endless by trample. Okay, I mean, what I want is trample. I don't think it works in Eel Gorgon. I think it's a status effect. Status effects are not just buffs and debuffs, greens and reds. They also include yellow, which is multi-strike, and I think armor? But if we have Endless on our champion, if he dies because he's in the front, we can just replay him and he can tank for the Eel Gorgon. We just need to get capacity. So I do think I like Remnant Pact here. You just play it on your champion as soon as you draw it and you're probably fine. Permafrost. I mean, if we draw a Proclamation, we can probably just play it. We don't need to permafrost it. This we can either just play or not play. I like the idea of Ancient Resonance just doing damage. Maybe wiping a floor. It doesn't have to be holdover or piercing. We have other spells. We don't really have too many spells that can hit the back line, though. Maybe you save that. You try to hold that over at some point. Like, +10 magic power, piercing, -2 energy. I could see those being good. Let's just make this free. And, yeah, give me a reroll. I mean, you could always permafrost it. But you know what? If our units die and we don't care because of the Endless Book, we don't need this. We can probably just magic power it. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Double stack, +1. It's just terrible. Don't need it. Yeah, okay. Man, maybe not good upgrades. Maybe I'm missing obvious synergies or plays, but it doesn't look good, doesn't feel good. I already regret my champion choice. If I got the opportunity to replace him with, or not to replace him, but to side buff him to buff the damage of Eel Gorgon, we're taking that. We're absolutely taking that. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't know what he's here for, honestly. He's kind of just here to be here. Happy to be here. I could smack the crap out of you, but enemies are gonna start making it up. So I think we'll do this, and I think we'll do this, and I think I will do this, and then this. And I think we're just gonna let Reap take the boss. We'll try to stack it up as much as we can. And when we get spell weakness, we'll play it on her as much as we can. That's easy enough. It's permafrosted. We don't have to play it now. You know what? Go ahead. You know what? We will play it because we can start building up more charged echoes for when we get another one of those. And that damage bonus, it's not going anywhere. Taking 14, because you're getting hit and you're gonna get pushed back. It's fine. I'm basically just doing damage to the boss. And we can, because we have the Eel Gorgon doing what Eel Gorgons do best. You know what? I want to know if this does get purged, because I think it will. I'm almost certain it will, but I want to see. I think I saw minus endless. Okay, it does lose endless. I think that's totally fine. Totally fine to just figure that out. We don't need to do anything else on that floor. This will just reap you. Ugh. Boss is almost dead. I could have guessed as much, but now we know. That proclamation's pretty good. I would love that to be holdover with the spell weakness that we have. Permafrost Ancient Synergy, front enemy unit. Apply +6 attack per crystal. Pyrebound infused attuned. It's another damage spell for the front line. Man, it's got a lot of those, huh? Apply 6 attack per crystal. I mean, it seems good, because I feel like it synergizes with our champion, and now we can convert all of the echoes into attack damage. We can do that with Echo Transfer, but now we can do it with this too. Doesn't this work on all units as well, not just one unit? I can never remember. I don't want Glugsider. I just don't. I'm sorry. Ian can't armors. I don't want him. There's a couple of large stone well, there's one large stone tank. The other tank is a Rage Titan Sentry. I mean, I like the frostbite on Titan Sentry. We can just put him down and he dies and who cares, and if we make him endless, good. We already have an endless creator with the book. If we spell chain it, we can spell chain the champion and the Titan Sentry, and Titan Sentry's a good clear for garbage units in the back. I think we can take him. I don't like the rage, but he's not here for the rage. He's here for the frostbite. We have to go capacity. Rip. Without lucking into a concealed cavern. I think we gotta go to the right. We need unit upgrades, and we might have a melding opportunity. Depends on what we get. Multi-strike. You cannot multi-strike Eel Gorgon because it gets purged every turn. You can't quick Eel Gorgon. You can't endless Eel Gorgon. Literally the only thing you can do is large stone Eel Gorgon. So multi-strike, not that good right here unless we get a unit tier. Siren. You could put a Siren in the Eel Gorgon, and Cance will give it permanent buffs. because that's not a status effect, that's just a buff. Well, it's not a buff either, technically. It's a stat change. But the rage will get purged. So, we're not getting any more units. So if we're gonna meld, it's gotta be now. It's not amazing, but it is more damage and its stats and its permanent scaling. Could also multi-strike the Siren, but with the Eel Gorgon, it's just way better. So I think we'll put a very modest buff in the Eel Gorgon. Create a spell that costs -2, purging cost -1. I think we'll cool it. Just literally worthless. I don't even think we want large stone on the Gorgon, because if we put large stone on the Gorgon, we have to take another capacity upgrade. It's a lot of damage, but honestly, this is almost as much damage. 10 versus 15, and we have a tank in front of you. So I think we just spend on the +10, and then re-roll. You try to find endless. Again, this doesn't work. And honestly, we're probably not going to take another Merchant of Steel. So I think I'm just gonna buff the Titan Sentry, and there's a small chance that over the course of this run, I will try and make the Endless Book have Spell Chain, so I can cast it twice, and that's it. So we can have multi-strike or apply Reap. I guess we're doing multi-strike. He's pretty tanky at max level. He's got 3 attacks. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. I wish I could make him quick. We can still buff the Eel Gorgon. You know what I would love? You know what I'm gonna say. Make her tiny, dupe her, have 3 of her. Her? It's an eel. Multi-strike bosses, if we play on the bottom, I think we can probably be fine. We do a lot of damage. It's for a relic. Yeah, I'll turn it on. We also have pretty decent spells if anything makes it through, and if the bottom floor dies, we don't really care. So we'll just play on the bottom, where the enemies are the weakest. They're all dying already. So just play this. And why not? 2 armor. That means we're not using the Titan, but that's fine. We'll just play you here. An endless you. And you're all dying, and then we'll do this, and now you're dying. I was worried I did the math a little bit incorrectly there, but I don't think so. Yeah, honestly, we don't have to keep him going. We can, in fact, just let the Spine Chief die, but if we can just use some spells and make him take none, why not? Okay, fuse extract. I guess we'll do this first, and then this. And now you're all dying. I mean, it's pretty simple run so far. Just play your spells when you need to. This is the problem with Energy Siphon, though. I literally can't play it. Well, there you go. 68 damage. At least we can hold this. We can hold this. Yeah. All right. You're not dying. Still not dying. And you're dead. And you're super dead. And you're dying. I mean, we're doing 435 damage. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't this good? I think this is good. Oh, yes. Gain 1 energy and 1 charged echo when a card with extract is being played. Yes! We love it. Revenge of the Damned. Targeted, infused, extract, consume. Yeah. Infused offering double stack. Ooh, we could maybe make that happen. We don't have holdover on the offering token, but you know what? Now Preserve is a free incant every turn with Frozen. I love it. I want Guardian's Amulet as well, but it's not permafrosted, and we actually do really want holdover free cheap spells to get the Siren going, or not the Siren, but the Gorgon going. I think Preserve is definitely what we want. Yeah, that's pretty good. Guardian Amulet's good too, but we don't technically need it with a replayable, unlimited life champion, you know? Now everything has been upgraded. Do you go for the Concealed Cavern? What are you looking for? Unit buffs. Unit buffs, unit buffs, unit buffs, unit buffs, unit buffs, unit buffs. What are you looking at? Merchant of Magic. Holdover! Holdover, holdover, holdover. Echo transfer, holdover, echo transfer. They're permafrosted, but you still want to get them. Spellchain Remnant Pact. It's tough because both directions are actually pretty good. Let's think for a minute, okay? I don't think enough about the spells. Holdover. What gets holdover? Probably Echo Transfer. Because it's 1 energy and 1 extract for 15. You could hold over Echoes of the Past, which is also pretty good. It's also pretty good. So one of those two probably. Maybe even Offering Token. I could see that. Remove Consume. Remnant Pact, unnecessary. By the time it comes around, probably the Titan Sentry is going to die anyways. You want to get this earlier than that. Permafrost. What gets permafrost? Well, you don't need it on Remnant Pact. You're just going to play it on your champion. Reserve already has permafrost. These already have permafrost. With Preserve, you can permafrost cards, so we don't need permafrost either. What's the other one? Double stack. What do you double stack? Shelter, Fracture, Forgone Power. It's not a very good play. Maybe Energy Siphon, but I like that it's free. So the spells actually aren't that important. I'm gonna go to the... I'm gonna go to the right, because we have a Merchant of Magic coming up here with an artifact. And I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope for a good Concealed Cavern event. Plus 3 magic power. When a card with Consume is played, restore 5 higher health. I guess we'll take the magic power. It's just more damage. Not a lot, but, you know, it's something. Could take the money. Probably don't need it. Ooh, Nexus Spike. Now, I've learned a little bit about how this works. If you put a card into the Nexus Spike, the second card needs to have the same targeting requirements of the first card. There are exceptions, and sometimes the exceptions can allow you to have cool combos. For instance, if you had something like Echo Transfer, and you had a Shroud Mitosis, they both target friendly units, but the specific targeting requirements of the Shroud Mitosis wouldn't activate. It would take the targeting requirements of the first card, which is Echo Transfer. So as long as you could play it, you could extract 2, apply 15 bonus, and also create 4 copies of whatever your unit was. Now we don't have Shroud Mitosis, but I'm thinking, is there a way to make like a cool combo? Like Helical Crystallis hit all the enemies. Well, it consumes. I don't know if we can do that. But there are some pretty neat combos. What is this one called again? It's called Nexus Spike. Nexus Spike is an interesting card. Combining AoE and front unit enemy spells. Spells that affect friendly as well as enemy units, such as Glimmer and Inferno, and affect all units on the floor. Combine this with scaling damage cards that are not targeted, like Bramble Lash, Battering Ram, Memento Mori, Echo Break. Overwrites the AoD damage from other spells. It's a very specific combination that we can't do. I think... Some spells cannot be included. Offering Token, Broken Memories, Return Soul, Important Work, Impressive, Cannibalize, X Costs, Old Magic, Preserving Spreading Spores, Preserve. Okay. I think... I think we're definitely going to take it. Let's see what we can apply. Oh, you know what? We could just apply Remnant Pact on our champion. Have a second one of these around. I don't think it's that necessary, though. I'm really thinking about just like Echoes of the Past, Echo Transfer. Just like 2 of them. I think it'll work. If either card is Extract, Nexus Spike will copy the Extract cost. So it'll be Extract 2, but apply 15 attack and then 6 per thing and then clear it. It's a pretty high damage scaling card. It's not bad. Not eligible. We can put in Proclamation. We can put in consumed cards. But now I'm remembering, upgrades do not get applied. So this will not have plus 10 magic power. This will not have consume plus 20 magic power. Neither will this. But we haven't... But if either card is attuned, this will be attuned. So a Proclamation Revenge, it doesn't work. Because it's non-targeted targeted. You can't combine these two. Combine these two, Helical Chrysalis would gain attune, but it's not that amazing. Yeah, okay, I think I'm just gonna go Echo Transfer, Echoes of the Past for a big unit buff. It's a lot of bonus attack power. I wish that there was like a better play there, but it's the best thing I could think of at the moment. Not a very good scenario. We needed better spells for it, but yeah, whatever. It's fine, it's interesting. What's coming up? Another Merchant of Magic and a battle. Let's save our money. I look it up every time because the rules on that event are strange. But basically, all enemies, all spells are divided into targeting and non-targeting spells, whether or not you target or target with the spell. And then it's further separated into if they affect your units or enemy units, and there are certain synergies that work and don't work in certain cards that you can merge together or not merge together, and it's all very confusing to me. I don't understand these cards or what they're supposed to be doing. It's a little weird for me. I wish I understood it a little bit better, but you know what? I don't. Hey, Eel Gorgon, good to see you. I can't play anything else, so, well, Nexus Spike will come back around, maybe. We need draw. We need draw. Energy Siphon, we're gonna wanna play it. We want to at least hold this over until we get... You have 4 HP, huh? I kind of don't mind you dying, but I might as well let you live. I don't know, what do you do with this? Play it here. What was I gonna say? Oh, we want to at least hold it over until we get Preserve. Do this. Do this. We don't need to play this because every unit is dying, so we'll do this and this. 81 times 5. That's pretty good. Da-da. There's preserve. So now we can just preserve this if we don't want to play it now. And it's holdover, so we might as well try. Infused frozen holdover. Perfect. Although, we can just play more spells. This is why we need draw, because when we get to this point, we're just holding over a whole bunch of garbage that we may or may not want to actually play. I don't want to play that. I want to hold on to this helical crystallis. Let's do that, and we'll do... Well, we gotta play this, actually. Yeah. Do this. And then this, and then we'll just end turn, and we'll keep this helical, and we'll stack one more spell weakness on you. And we'll buff. And we'll preserve. And we'll freeze this. And we'll play this. And we'll smack you. And now we're doing 666 damage. The damage of the beast! Well, of the Eel Gorgon, anyways. Turn 3 random spell cards from your discard pile to your hand and apply consume. No thank you. I don't want to consume my good cards. A holdover Revenge of the Damned. Give me a lot of these, huh? I don't think we need it. Broken Memories is very cool, and I like it, and I think it's pretty good. And it allows us to bring back whatever the hell we want, and it's permafrosted. I love these permafrosted cards. This one, not so much. I don't think we need the days. I think, again, with our champion kind of just being immortal, don't need to worry so much. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Hellvent on the left at the end. We can't really upgrade our unit, unfortunately. They can't really benefit, so I think we'll just go for the daze and melee weaknesses. Kind of garbage as it is. Remove consume, cost 1 more. I mean, Broken Memories being replayable doesn't really matter because it takes us so long to actually get through the deck, honestly. But theoretically, if we can thin out the deck enough, we can get to a point where it might actually matter. Spell chain is something that I wanted. What did I want this on? Only on this, right? Although, actually, Spell Chain Broken Memories is holdover, and it doesn't consume. It's both in one. For 1 energy, you can play Broken Memories and bring back Broken Memories. So, you can replay a consumed card every turn, which I think is pretty sick. Let's do that. And I think as a result, Nexus Spike is a very good call. Just make it free, so when you bring it back, you play it for free. That holdover echo transfer? I mean, that is something that we want. Yeah, that is something that we want. Offering token as well, just to get through the deck. It's permafrosted, it's holdover, it's draw, it's discard, it's an incant trigger. Actually, that's real. It's so hard to pass that up. Because by the time we get Nexus Spike coming around infinitely, thanks to Broken Memories, we can just play it infinitely. This helps get you to that point, getting you through the deck. Getting you through the deck! Something locomotion! Proclamation's fine. We have a boss coming up, don't we? I think we do. I'm gonna just dump the fractures. I actually think that Forgone Power might be a little bit easier to play just because you can just play it as a discard, basically. Just toss it out there. Doesn't matter. Yeah, this is fine. I like this. I like the run. I like the deck. I like what we got going on. I need another drink. I feel like another little cough coming on. Maybe I'm getting sick. It's been cold and rainy lately. Maybe it's starting to affect me a little bit. Or maybe I'm just a whiner who just can't stop complaining all the time. It's also a possibility. Oh yeah. Well, this is fine, because the important cards, for the most part, are also permafrosted. Just don't play this one. Although we could play it. We haven't consumed anything. Oh, we've consumed this! So you know what? Why don't we bring it back and play it? Why not? He's killing all the weak units moving up. Yeah, sure, okay. So it's coming back. And we'll just permafrost this to keep it forever. Apply some fracture. You know what? I will play... Never mind, I don't need to play any of this. As soon as we get more draw, we're gonna be able to get so much more going on. Yeah, okay. So we do this. Don't have to play this, because it's not infused. We're not going to get a bonus from it. Broken Memories only brings back Remnant Pact, so we don't need to play this either. Frozen, 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 but we'll still give you 71 times 3. Now you're murdering everything, thank you. Really, again, just waiting on Nexus Spike. That's going to be the big one. The card we can infinitely replay. You're dying, I don't really care. I'm going to... Why do you not have spell weakness on you anymore? Did I not just put spell weakness on you? Did I hit you with a spell? I literally played Ancient Resonance, no wonder. I did hit you with a spell, actually. All right, let's Energy Siphon you. I'm gonna let this discard. The Frost cards we do need to remove still. We got Offering Token. We also got this boy. Fractures, don't need them. Echo Transfer, can play. Will play. You're dead. Infused Holdover. I think we do want to keep playing that on you, and we'll just play this for the hell of it. I guess we want to still keep playing spells. We do. I want to get to Nexus Spike soon, because the spells will put permanent buffs on our eel friend. I can't believe it's the last card. Can we draw it? No! How dare you! Well, I can gain 2 charged echoes. Let's play this. I guess we'll hold on to this. And, you know, we can consume a freaking spell. Hitting you for 300, that's pretty good. Frozen, frozen, all right. No wonder Abe can't draw his cards. His deck is too thick. Well, I mean, we're thinning it out. We just keep drawing the wrong card at the wrong time. I don't really want you to be endless anymore, just saying. 48 damage, 165. This is a better spell. So I will play this one and freeze this one. Offering... Ooh, I want it all. Nexus Spike is definitely better though, because you play it, and you play it again in one turn. How did I get one echo on the floor? Maybe I just had extras. And then you play this. And then you play this. You got 5. And you play this. And then you play this. And this also synergizes with the Eel Gorgon because we're playing a lot of spells with holdover that are free that then draw more cards. We have a 1,000 damage Eel Gorgon right now. That's pretty good. Why are you dying? Because you have no multi-strike. That would help. That would certainly help. Let's give you some multi-strike. Let's also hit the boss for like 1,200 damage. It's like the most damage I've ever done with a spell on Covenant 25 with this many pack shards. By the way, I'm not done yet. How much damage do we have here? 266 times 9? I don't even want to do the math, but it's like 2,300 something. I think it's 2,200 something. No, it's 2,300 something. Okay, good stuff. Adds one that cannot be removed. Eternal Kinstone for free is pretty damn good. Apply 2x-1, 10x-1 frostbite. Not so good. I like Eternal Kinstone though. It means that we can get more value out of the extractions and the echoes of the past when it comes around. It's almost certain gonna be playable though, so we probably don't need it. Because we already get a refund by playing these. We get a refund by playing Offering Token. It gives us the infusion we need to play the Echo Transfer to begin with. What else do we have that we can play on the floor? That's the only other infused spell? All right, I'll take it. I think it's okay. Especially if we get more of those. Kind of like the card removal, honestly. Yeah. We have a synergy, we just gotta get to it. We gotta draw it. So we could dupe a card. We could dupe Echoes. We could dupe Echo Transfer. We could dupe Broken Memories. We don't really need 2. No, yeah, I think we'll just do some removal. Thin out the deck a little bit. Purge some garbage. Forgotten Power, I can't play it because I have too many things that are frozen in hand. Spell weakness 2 to enemies when they enter the floor below the Pyre Room. Frozen cards are reduced to 0 until played or discarded. My spells are cheap, so that doesn't really get any value. Our spells are 0 and 1. Wrong run. Spell weakness could be pretty good. Anything that makes it up, we can just ice them with a spell. Still don't have enough money to buy, reroll, and buy again unless there's money here. 1x sap, 5x frostbite. Rage and armor, So is this a good enough relic, or should we reroll? I mean, what's the best relic we can get? We could get, sorry, it's trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood. Double Incant is amazing on Eel Gorgon if we're lucky enough to get it. $500. I mean, for 265, we'll have 135 remaining. If we take 235, we reroll, we can maybe buy 1. I think I'd rather just save the money and not waste, basically just throw away 30 gold, or 60 gold, rather. Now, we could get the Corruptor. Friendly units have plus attack per, but we're actually buffing pretty well ourselves. We'll just go for the Infector. He will allow us to gain more echoes. So you know what, we probably didn't need that card that permanently adds one, did we? Because we're gonna just effectively permanently add one, now that I think about it. Let's see what it is. I'm not gonna spend the money right now. Spell Shield. This is the only thing that I was really worried about, and it's not even that bad, because our spells don't matter that much. We have a couple of helicals. Most of our damage is just or just targeted damage. And Ember Drain's not that bad, even if they squeak through. I think we fight this one with Spell Shield. We're just gonna do what we normally do, play on the top. And I'm starting to not like Titan Sentry being here. He's gonna give us, well, he's not gonna give us Ember Drain now. In the future, he will. He's not gonna do that much damage. And it's preventing us from getting less Ember Drain because we have to play him and the next turn play our other unit up here. It's annoying. I'm gonna do it though. He's not gonna live on the top corp, so I think we're fine. You... I don't know, let's see. I mean, I don't think I'm killing you, which is very unfortunate. I want the money. We're getting more money, but... I worry about you, but we can keep the champion alive just through bringing him back. All right, don't play anything. Yeah, don't play anything. I guess you can play this and get energy back. Oh, how interesting. How interesting indeed. Because if I play Fracture for... two damage. Forgone Power means it's 4 damage. It's still not enough to kill you? I'll play you then. Alright, we're not getting the money. We don't get Ember Drain when we play the Eel Gorgon, dummy! Slap side of forehead. Of course! Of course, of course. My kingdom, what of course, of horse. I don't have the card I wanted, which was prevent echoes from being removed. So we're gonna have to prevent echoes from being removed. That being said, well, he died already, huh? Well, he did his job. Look. Not enough. You actually have to have the full amount? I thought it would effectively count as a refund. I guess not. This sucks, because I really don't want to play this, but I'm gonna. Discarded the one card I didn't want it to discard. You son of a gun. Well, we can still play this. And, well, that's permafrosted, I guess. We'll consume these. So we'll do, it hit you. All right, we gotta shuffle and bring, that's the one card I wanted, and we didn't have the echo for it, because we needed Eternal Kinstone first, and now we can keep it. Still doesn't kill you. Still good. All right, let's, offering token, do this, put some fracture on you, now you're dead. We don't need Energy Siphon, I don't think, but it's a really solid card to just have on holdover. Probably keep it. I wouldn't be against bringing back Helical. What are we drawing? Lots of damage. And by damage, I mean lots of incanting. But we already have you coming back and you coming back. And you have 2 spell shield. We need 2 attacks. We're not going to get 2 attacks. I think we just end turn. I don't want any of this back. So I want to draw through the deck a little bit faster. Now it looks scary. It's not that scary. Excellent. We will just hold on to this. We just got rid of the Endless, which doesn't matter. Again, gotta remember that. It doesn't matter, because it's not like we can actually apply Endless to the Eel Gorgon, and it's not like we can get Ember Drained on her. Again, remember, it's not that bad. Dun, dun, dun. I'll play this, I'll play this. Now everyone is dying. I think we will preserve our high damage spell. We're gonna need it. Man, not playing that Consume Nexus Spike really sucked, didn't it? We'll be fine, but I do want it. Give echoes of the past, at least. Echoes of the past. Use attuned, extract 2. This is a free play, but I don't want to play it. And you have spell shields. We gotta punch through that at some point. I've got another Helical. That'll do it. 81 times 4 or 124 times 5? Let me think. Hey, everything's dying. Stop with the crunching. I forgot how much I hated that sound effect in this game. Whenever you get charged echoes on a floor, it's... It reminds me of Amnesia: The Dark Descent and that horrible sound you hear when your character is supposed to be grinding their teeth in the darkness, but it doesn't sound like grinding their teeth. It sounds like grinding their teeth as defined by an alien who's never heard the sound before in their existence. You know what I'm talking about. I guess that does shuffle, huh? Yeah, frozen. Enter. See, now we're getting through the deck pretty quick. There's Nexus Spike. Nexus Spike, you came back to me. I mean, that's 1,000 damage. Pretty good. Oh, +1 damage. Oh no! He's doing 1 more damage to me. I'm never gonna live through this. Card is frozen? Oh, I was trying to click this or something? Anyways. Hold on, almost done. There you go, 257 times 11 with 76 HP, currently 60. Nearly full Spine Chief. Gonna kill him in half a turn. Going pretty well. And Seraph the Patient, I don't care if he kills my champion, he's replayable. Fill blank with blank, apply Ember Drain 1. We have enough charged echoes. Second Broken Memories is not necessary. I think we'll just take nothing. We don't need another one. We don't need it. We don't need it. Used Consume double stack, Frostbite 12, damage and Frostbite. Nah, don't need them. Although the Titan's Tooth is technically when we have Energy Siphon, it's a guaranteed play. It's a spell that can kill weak enemy units, but we have Revenge of the Damned as targeted damage, and we have already a Ancient Resonance consume for killing wide enemies, so I think we can deal with them. Especially if we just Broken Memories it back if we have to, but again, we don't care if the champion dies, we can let him tank for 120 HP at a time. I thought there was another card. So I think we'll go left to the Merchant of Magic. We don't care about unit upgrades at all. We didn't take the thing that gives us another upgrade slot because it was unnecessary. We have 700,000 million gold to play with. We don't need spell weakness too. I mean, I think this is amazing. It means we'll never have a problem actually playing our spells ever again. Our extracts will get even more permanent value. When you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0. All of our spells are 1 or 0. Doesn't seem particularly important. Upgrade a spell to cost -2. I might just buy these just to have, you know, enough pack shards, but we could also just put like Piercing on Revenge of the Damned and have one spell that can actually do damage. Double stack, I mean, Energy Siphon. No, let's be honest, we don't need it. Consume, ineligible. Upgrade a spell to cost -1. I would hold over this, so we'll just put -1 on Shelter, I guess. Remove Consume and cost 1 more. Nah. Nah. All right. What the hell do you duplicate in this deck? What do we have that's good? Nexus Spike, that's pretty good. We can't really get 2 of them, though. I mean, if we dupe Broken Memories, we can get 2 free consume spells every turn. One of those could be Revenge of the Damned with Piercing on it. You know, that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a worthwhile upgrade. Helps you to get the combos going when you need them. And it puts us at like 110 pack shards, I think, which is totally acceptable. Thinning out the deck quite nicely. 26 cards, I think that's acceptable. Yeah, Broken Memories, it's a great combination. Spell Chain, amazing. On this card. What was the other upgrade for this that I would normally take? Was it Permafrost? So it's always in hand? It might be. I wish we could make a second Eel Gorgon work, but we really can't, so yeah, sure. 105 actually, not bad. I can remove 2 cards. We don't want any of these. And we don't need -2 on anything, so yeah, we'll just do that. Dump Forgotten Power. Dump a Fracture. Kind of running out of cards that give infusions, but the benefit to what we have in this deck right now is that we have multiple different ways of gaining permanent echoes per floor, so we don't really need infusions anymore. Boy, I sure do hope we draw our champion on turn 1 so we can play him in the front to block the damage from the Seraph melee weakness ability. Oh, goodness. Thankfully we did. And we finally drew Eel Gorgon, so we can cancel out the Ember Drain immediately, which I forgot was even a thing, but is totally a thing. I don't need to play that. We will be playing things up here. We need to play this. I will always buff him with, or buff his spell weakness. We don't have to play anything else up there. I'd like to play the Titan Sentry. And we can play him here to kill this unit. And you? Oh, because we actually have an attack. That's right. Yeah, we don't need to play Shelter. It's consumed though, so getting it out is nice, but we don't have to. Because it's a good card to be able to bring back. We'll play it. And, Revenge of the Damned. How are you stunned? Oh, because you were summoned after the stunning. Right. Yeah, we don't need to play anything else up here. It's a +1/+1 on the Eel Gorgon. I'd much rather just, I think, wipe you and, oh, I want to play this. You know, we've got a second one of these in the deck, technically. I will play that up there. All right, we can draw it on the shuffle. It's not going to be too long. Actually, it's going to be quite a while because we do theoretically hold over a lot. It ain't too bad. I'm going to let Helical go. No, I'm just going to play it. Anything? Yes. Well, we drew Broken Memories. Yes, get this. Always get this. Wait, did... I thought I saw this in the consume pile. I did not see that in the consume pile, I don't think. Now you're taking 30 damage. That's a lot. I would like to play a damage spell and avoid all of this damage. If I have to play Ancient Resonance, I have to play Ancient Resonance. It's gonna ruin spell weakness. I don't care. So let's see what we draw. It's a Fracture. We will be playing Ancient Resonance. The Spine Chief will still die in one hit, but we won't take 31 damage. I'm okay with that. Did 172 to him. Okay, now we don't have to play any more spells up there. We had to play those ones, though. You know, we would like to avoid playing whatever we can, but if we have to play spells, let's play spells. We also did like 1,000 damage. Melee weakness on Eel Gorgon sucks, but ideally it's never gonna actually matter. It'll probably matter at some point, just hopefully it doesn't. You know, I wouldn't mind this. Keep making you weak. We've got a lot of damage on Eel Gorgon right now. Unfortunately, Eel Gorgon is in a bit of a rough spot as far as the fact that they have that melee weakness. There's not much we can do about that, though, and you're probably going to move up to the top floor again. This is perfect. You lost your melee weakness. One day I'll remember how Eel Gorgon works. This is not bad because we should lose Spine Chief to these units moving up, and then we can replay him on the final phase. And we only need one turn with Eel Gorgon to kill this guy anyway, so we should be fine. Yes. We'll play. We'll play. Just dump that, and then we will bring back next spike, and we will bring back Broken Memories. I almost misclicked like 4 times somehow. Wait, does that's more damage than I would like to be taking. Oh, I hit end turn! It's fine! Oh my god, we lived! Oh god, our pyre lived. God, that's like the 5th time I've done that in a week of playing this game. Why am I so bad at clicking end turn? There needs to be a confirm option when it's your first action. God damn, I meant to click on the consume pile. Oh my lord. We're gonna be fine, but it's stupid. I'm stupid. I'm the dumb one. I wanted to look at this. Because you can target your own minion with Revenge of the Damned. We could have used it to kill our champion and then draw the champion thanks to the offering token, which would have allowed us to replay him instantly. Good Christ, man. What are you doing? Now we could kill Eel Gorgon and bring Eel Gorgon back, because if we apply Endless, kill the unit and offering token, we can actually replay it immediately. So I kind of want to do that just to get 60 health on the Eel Gorgon. But goddamn, Abe, stop hitting the wrong buttons, okay? It's very important that you stop hitting the wrong buttons. Because Eel Gorgon will keep all of the bonuses that we've given it. It's gonna have 295 attack power when it comes out. That's permanent for the fight. It's not a status effect. So it should work. It should work. If it doesn't, I'm resetting the fight, because I misplayed it to the extreme degree. Preserve this. Yeah. Offering token. This. Armor Frost. Because my thinking is we're actually gonna draw another Broken Memories next turn. So this should work. Do I care if you take damage? I guess I do. We're gonna draw this before, yeah, we're gonna kill you anyways. Okay, just do this. I don't care if the champion lives or dies. So what we can do, theoretically, is Endless. You have Endless, then we kill you, then we draw you, then we can replay you. Now I wish I had a little bit more energy for this, but that's fine. We'll just bring back, well, our other Broken Memories, and we don't even need to play this one technically. Okay. Oh, Jesus, I forgot we didn't play many spells. I am so bad at that lately. Why am I so bad at this? I keep just passing and ending my turn for no freaking reason. 700 damage. 1100 damage. 1500 damage. We're gonna kill you. I don't deserve to kill you. What did I just play? Now I'm misclicking, but it's the game's fault. So don't blame me. Okay, get me out of here. Are you dead? You're dead. I just took like 50 fire damage for no reason. I am ashamed of my actions. But I'm not gonna reset. If you live in the fight, you can't reset. That's the rule. If you die in the fight due to a stupid mistake like that, you can reset. That's my rule. So in theory, we could play on the top floor and do that strategy of letting Eel Gorgon die when appropriate in order to kill it and make it endless and have it come back. But we don't need to. We don't need to because Spine Chief is gonna be endless. We can just play on the bottom. So I'm just gonna play on the bottom. I don't like playing on the bottom, but sometimes you gotta play on the bottom. Damn it, I can't play this. At least it's frozen. I hate not killing all those units though, because that's a problem. Ah, you know what, this'll do it. No, you take that. Yeah, this will do it. This will do it. Okay, good. Okay. I'll have Spell Shield, but let's put that on you, and then think I'm gonna play this just to get more spells out there, man. Because we do need it. We gotta buff the damage of this unit very quickly. We might want to go and do the top 4 shenanigans. I think we kind of need to. Like, I'm looking at this, and if you're dead, and if we don't have the book, we gotta buy ourselves more time. I really want to go back and redo the last fight now. Yeah, like, I don't see a way out of this. We're dead. So we have to play on the top floor. A Titan would wake soon. You suck. Where's my Remnant Pact? We needed it. We didn't get it. If we played on the top floor, we would have taken 10, 20, 30 damage. We would have had 1 more turn, maybe 2 more turns to draw it. Yeah, because right now I am like... I guess well, even if Eel Gorgon lives a little bit longer, she has no tank anymore. So that's the problem with what we did here. Because we can't give her quick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna main menu this one, because that sucks. But I wanna see if the top floor endless shenanigans are the right play. Because I think it actually is. I think it actually is. Because unless you draw endless, your champion is going to be dying, and you have to be able to actually get everyone going faster. Yeah, okay. So we'll do it like this. And the other thing that I like about this is that we can actually take advantage of the Kinstone up here. Well, not the Kinstone, but the Encased Divinity. Because we couldn't play the Echo Transfer previously, now we can. I think that does matter. To slow down the enemies that are moving up. Because we can keep our Eel Gorgon alive just by playing spells. She'll get health. And we don't need to live long on Relentless, we just need to have the Eel Gorgon hit for 2,000 damage. He'll live to this turn and kill this unit, I'm not worried. Yeah, we'll do this. And now we don't have to worry about actually playing these, we can hold them, which is very important. Because we need Broken Memories as much as we need the book. Which we're not drawing, but we will draw. And this is piercing, so we can kill that jerk before he moves up. And this is so much damage. Holy... Well... Start that train. And we can apply armor. So we have no extract in hand, so we have to save 1 energy. So I can play a Fracture, play an Echo, that's good damage. I guess I don't have to play this. And it clears. So you want to... Well, what am I trying to bring back? Revenge? I don't care about revenge. Keep Broken Memories in hand. It's more important. Do we clear? Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you... Fracture again. Give everyone armor. I guess you can bring back that card and get more armor. But I don't think we need to. I think just getting the damage is important. Yeah, okay. You can play Broken Memories and bring back the armor card, but then you'd have to play 2 Broken Memories to bring back what you need to bring back in 2 turns. We still have 30 health on that unit, on Eel Gorgon. That's totally fine. That's totally acceptable. Now, if you die, I can play this on unit number 2. That's 600 HP that we gotta chunk through, and then another 600 HP coming up. It sucks. But we can get there. We're gonna start by endlessing Not Eel Gorgon, because she's living. Unless you. It'll stick. Enemies get spell weakness 2, which is actually going to be triple damage. 48 is going to be 192 damage. So it will kill the overcharged tank in one hit already with the spell weakness. If I can kill the front unit and then put a hit on you, we can kill 2 of them with spells. That's not super necessary though. Because what we really need, I think we want to bring back the book this turn. The book and the targeted damage spell. And offering token, so we can replay Eel Gorgon, get her out there. But this is also the heavy hitting floor. We gotta make sure we can actually deal with it, because it's freaking tough as hell. I don't think we need this. Do we need Preserve? Like it because it's permafrosted and we can use it as a spell next turn, but we can actually do that already with Proclamation, holding it in hand. Could also just bring back armor. We're taking 3 damage per unit we hit, which is way too much, unless we hit the unit giving everyone spikes, which I guess we could do. Champion's gonna live. Can we make you live? Can we make you live? Well, we got the other armor card coming up. I think we don't need to kill you this turn, or next turn rather. So I'm gonna drop. Drop Ancient Resonance, but it's a good way of killing you, and I already regret doing that, I think. That's fine. Everything's dying. We're gonna play Energy Siphon. We don't have to, we could just play Preserve. And it's held. Yeah. For Consume, I think we want to bring back... Revenge of the Damned and Shelter. Which means we're gonna have 4 cards that we're drawing off of that. 5 with the offering token, which means we're only drawing 1 card, which is Helical or Shelter, but we can draw it with the card that we will play. So yeah, I think we... we can do this up here, it doesn't matter. Broken Memories, Revenge. Broken Memories. What if you just bring back the Nexus Spike? You like it, you want to see it. Need it next turn? It is real good. Yeah, bring back Nexus Spike. Then Broken Memories. And I could also bring back Shelter, and we can just get Broken Memories back next turn. We'd have to spend an entire turn bringing it back. I think that might be the play, though. We got so many cards coming up in the future, good God. 10 units on death. It does kill you, though. We're not gonna preserve this. Yeah, okay, play this. We have too many cards that we're drawing. We I hope we drew enough. I hope we drew enough. I hope so. Let's see. Do we have any spells that do damage? Not really. What does this do? Oh, damage. Okay. Ow! Punch my microphone. Sorry about that. Nexus Spike we want. Shelter I would like to play. Preserve we probably don't need. Energy Siphon we're probably gonna play. It's infused as well. Well, we don't care about it being infused, do we? It's holdover, but we don't need to play it. We don't have any spells that do damage, except for this, which it already does how much damage? 80? And these enemies all have spell weakness? I can kill them. I can absolutely kill them. Yeah, okay. I still think we want to get rid of the Spiker, though, because we're going to play a lot of spells, enough to kill everything. Okay, so dump Energy Siphon. No, dump Preserve. I want to save this for the next unit coming up. Even though we probably don't need it. Whatever. Whatever is not the right thing to say. You are frozen, we don't have to play you. Play this. This. We're gonna bring back Broken Memories, and we're gonna bring back Broken Memories. Now we can reset the cycle. We're also doing 700 damage to the boss, so we gotta be doing something right? Okay. Units are living for the time being. I don't have to play this, I could dump it. It's only 1 energy, though. We have a ton of energy right now, so we'll dump it. Helical Chrysalis is definitely an easy kill. At some point, we gotta kill Eel Gorgon. Next turn seems like a very good time to do it. These units are very weak. So we'll probably Broken Memories here in order to draw Revenge of the Damned Remnant Pact. Kills the Eel Gorgon, replays him, gonna have full health. It's only 30 more health, but, well, it's 40 more health, 43 more health. It's worth it, I think. Helical. Yeah, this is totally fine. It's a consume, dump it. Draw. We did just shuffle. I do like Kinstone here as well. I don't think we need Energy Siphon at this point. Our unit does more damage. So we'll play this. Armor. Now we're not taking any damage. You're taking 24, you're gonna have 30. Plus the 30 from you, and you're doing 10. I think we don't need... I think we don't need it. 14, 14, 14, 14, 28, 28, 56 damage. 30 and... Yeah, I think we're fine. Especially considering we're gonna grow in strength slightly. So, oh, I don't have enough energy for all this Broken Memories. It's actually fine. I'll just bring back... Kind of want Revenge just to get 1 kill on the enemies. We can do the same with Shelter. But I like this play because it actually buffs our damage. We gotta kill our units at some point before Relentless, unless we just want to make sure we're icing the boss in 1 hit. Doesn't kill one of them. Kills one of you. Ton of energy. Smack you. I mean, it's actually possible we could kill the boss now. We're buffing the damage by 100. How are we actually buffing it by that much? It only says it's buffing it by 54. So what, is it buffing it twice? Echo Transfer only gives you 15. Why is this taking you from 255 to 355? It's plus 54 attack power. Is it applying the bonus twice? Oh, you know what I think it's doing? I think it's playing Echoes of the Past twice. So it buffed it by 54 and then 54 because the second one overrode the first one, maybe? That's my guess. It's a cool combination. I like it. Give me more of it, please. Never mind, we're gonna kill the boss right now. So we didn't even need to worry about the weird play of killing our own unit. Who cares? Just kill him on waves remaining 3, right? All right, so yeah, top floor was the strategy. And it's less about needing the endless, because we didn't need it in the end, but it was way more about needing the extra charged echo on the floor. Like, we really did need that extra damage. We needed the ability to keep playing the things that made the run work, the damage bonuses, and the sweep damage just really wasn't meaningful in the end. So yeah, top floor it is. It also buys you 2 turns before you have to kill any of the units moving up, which allowed us to plan. So yeah, I should not have changed the strategy. I should not have played on the bottom. Top. It worked. It works totally fine in this situation. And again, we can always, if we have to, replay our unit for free with the cheesy strategy or bring back Shelter. I don't normally like Shelter, but in certain situations it's an okay card. Maybe we could have even double stacked it. I said no like multiple times, but really going from like 10 to 20 armor is not that strong when you consume the card, but because we got the synergies of Broken Memories, it would have been nice to just bring it back when we need it to keep our units alive. But yeah, we had ways around everything. We had ways around units that we couldn't kill, Revenge of the Damned, weak units that we need murdered, and or strong units with spell weakness, and we had spell weakness, and we had frontline killing, and we had lots of free cheap holdover cards to buff the Gorgon. Okay, I'm tired. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.